And up next at 11 o'clock on 1FM, you have John Peel. You have been listening to Wendy Lloyd, filling in for the man Vance. My executive producer this evening and man of great help was Tony Wilson. I'll bid you a very farewell and a fine weekend. Good night.
Thanks very much, Wendy, and how nice to hear Therapy on the Friday Rock Show. Here's another one of their tunes. That's Therapy on 1FM, Accelerator, and it comes from the new EP, Short, Sharp Shock. In our house, in moments of despair, we shout, Kimbo! And this happens.
Let me warn you, my friend, never do that again. That Kimbo, the nibble. I wear very good shoes, but since the Midlands mentality has decided to do all buildings in upholstery, the people step on my toes, a child. But let me warn you, my friend, Kimbo, never do that again. I'll make you Kimbo, Trouble, the nimble. And why are people grudge so dear from the depths of ignorance to the soul of the mediocre? I am Kimbo. I am shocking. To mind you, I am Kimbo. Nimble. I'll make you tremble.
But you just won't let me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tell me, baby, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You know I try just to keep you satisfied. Oh, yeah, but you just won't let me. Yeah. But if you keep on doing what you're doing, you know our love, it will surely end. Don't you know that I love you? And I'm surely not gonna stop now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tell me, sugar, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? I don't want you to cry, I gotta keep you satisfied. But you just won't let me in, yeah. But if you keep on doing what you're doing, you know our love, it will surely end. Don't you know that I love you? And I'm surely not gonna stop now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tell me, sugar, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Oh, tell me, sugar, what you gonna do about it? Try just to keep you satisfied, but you just won't let me, yeah. But if you keep on doing what you're doing, you know our love is gonna surely end. Don't you know that I love you? And I'm surely not gonna stop now. Oh, tell me, sugar, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Oh, tell me, oh yeah, tell me, sugar, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do Bowdy. I give you everything that your heart desires.
Kimbo. That's Noel Ellis. I have to tell you that I've lost my glasses and I can't actually see my running order, so there'll be amusing mistakes throughout the entire programme, I suggest. That's on Powerhouse Records, don't you know, the version side of it. Before that, of course, it was The Fall, Kimble, on Strange Fruit Records. In tonight's programme, 2 sessions, one from Codine, who are in London recently, and perhaps other parts of the country as well. I saw them in London, and very good they were too. And our first session ever from the Czech Republic, from Ecstasy of St Teresa. The first from Codine, though, and this is a track from the LP Barely Real. I left them in the Manchester to London train on Thursday afternoon. My glasses, that is, not Codine. If you see them, you'll recognise them because the left-hand earpiece is held on with a paperclip. That was Codine, the first from them tonight in session, and the search for that missing Little Richard cover version continues, and I'm getting towards the end of the H's, and this is one of the records that I came up with this week, and a gem it is too. It was a #1 record in Dallas, you know, when I lived there, and well, it brings back wonderful memories.
I'm going to do that and get me a mojo hand. I'm going to do that and get me a mojo hand. I'm going to fix my woman so she can't have no other man. Cold ground was my bed last night. Rocks was my pillow too. Cold ground was my bed last night. Rocks was my pillow too. I woke up this morning, I was wondering, what am I gonna do? I lay down thinking, bought me a mojo hand. I laid down thinking, bought me a mojo hand. I didn't want to fix my woman so she can't have no other man. But don't let your woman fix you like mine fix me. Don't let your woman, boy, fix you like mine fix me. She'll make a fool about her, about as a fool can be. Woman act funny when she got another man. Can a woman act funny when she got another man? You know she won't look straight at you. This is always ready to sing. Sing. Tomorrow, but I won't be gone long. I'm going tomorrow, but I won't be gone very long. I'm gonna get me a mojo hand. I'm gonna bring it back home. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm going to do. 63 or 64, that was number one in the pop charts in Dallas, Texas. Sam Lightning Hopkins and Mojo Hand. And a letter that I got a few weeks ago from Sean Mason from, I think, Belfast, asking if I'd mention Belfast's only rock festival from the 11th to the 13th of February. Obviously, the letter arrived too late for me to do that, but I apologise for that, Sean. And he also said, so, the Pixies are split up? Blimey. How about cheering me up by playing I Bless from their Doolittle album?
Ringing down behind my smile.
Those are the Pixies and I Bleed, and I was listening to hot new records this morning as I was putting this programme together, and this one produced a bead of sweat on my upper lip, and the pig said that she liked it as well. That's on the Spin Art record label out of New York, New York, and 3 more tracks actually on that same label. Later in the programme, a little set. I think you'll like it. Those were the Dam Builders, and that was called Shrine, an import from America. And these are the Boom Operators.
I'm not criticizing you. Please don't understand. I'm just trying to explain. I'm trying to explain the block. The block is where 2 people want to talk at the same time.
I understand.
So, my role would be to listen to you. If we were in therapy, I would just let you unload. I'd just let you talk it all out. And that might help. That might help. But at the end of you talking it all out, I would need to tell you something so we could input some new things. I would just let you unload.
Okay.
More thoroughly decent stuff from Berlin on the MFS record label, Boom Operators, and that's called The Block. And this is Blood Sausage. That's Blood Sausage, a track from the EP on Ouija, touching you in ways that don't feel comfortable. It's 11:30 on 24-hour 1FM, and Alistair Sanford has the news.
5 people are now known to have died in the huge explosion under the World Trade Center in New York. 200 others were injured. Most of the people have now been moved out of the building. There are reports the blast was caused by a bomb. Gary Duffy in New York has the latest.
The blast caused substantial damage to a basement area of the complex, which has 110 stories, and it was here that part of the roof of an underground station collapsed. Some of those taken to hospital were treated for head injuries and broken bones, but the vast majority were suffering from smoke inhalation. Speculation about a possible terrorist link intensified amid reports that a local police station had received a claim from a telephone caller who said he represented a previously unheard-of Serbian group.
CNN's correspondent Wolf Blitzer says anti-terrorist experts in Washington think it might have been caused by a car bomb.
They say U.S. law enforcement authorities are working on the assumption that the suspected car was parked on the second level of the multi-level parking facility at the Twin Towers complex. The sources say details still remain sketchy, but the available evidence up to this moment points to a car bomb.
The IRA has admitted planting the bombs that ripped through the gasworks at Warrington early this morning. It said 2 so-called active service units were involved. The IRA has also admitted shooting a 66-year-old woman in Northern Ireland by mistake. The woman was hit twice after gunmen fired through a window at her home in Armagh City. Her condition isn't known. The terrorists say they were targeting a policeman. Police in the Irish Republic have made a big arms find after stopping a van about 15 miles west of Dublin. Among the items seized were explosives and detonators. 2 men are being questioned. An angry father who blasted a carload of men he suspected of supplying drugs to his daughter has been jailed for 5 years. Gloucester Crown Court heard that 2 of the 4 men inside were hit by shotgun pellets, but no one was seriously hurt. That's the latest on 1FM. The next update is at 1 o'clock.
Should be another tune to follow that one. There we go.
Schnappo.
Not very clear in my own mind what that's all about, but it comes from God is My Co-Pilot, who hopefully will be coming to visit us sometime during the summer. Hey Churla is the title of it, and that's from a 7-inch EP on DBC Records. And it's on clear vinyl, which is the reason that I started it in the wrong place, because it's very difficult to see where these things begin and end. This is 81 Mulberry, yet another band from Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Ephedrine. That's on Pletha, I suppose it's pronounced. It's like leather with a P in front of it. And 81 Mulberry is the name of the band. Ephedrine was the title of the track. And they come, as I say, from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. This is for Dean Judd in Cumbria. 1 year old, plus a little tiny bit, but has an appetite already for the music of Camille Howard. And there's nothing wrong with that. and that was for Dean, and I hope Dean stayed up to listen to it as well. From the LP Legends of Boogie Woogie, that was Miraculous Boogie. And the first coming up now from Ecstasy of St Teresa. When we booked them to record this session, the country was still Czechoslovakia. It's now the Czech Republic, or the bit that they're in is anyway. And the first from them, Fluidum.
Over me.
And because I know that they're now back in Prague and can't hear this programme, I'll have a stab at the lineup of the band. Sam Mouchon on guitar, Joe Gregor on bass, Erna Libowitz on vocals, and Peter Wegner on the drums. And in case anybody sends them a tape of this, I apologise for getting your names wrong. It's pretty much a tradition of the programme, I have to say that. Eggs.
Okay, I'd be a pale impersonator
of a government administrator, but I went down anyway to apply. And I stood around looking nervous at the other would-be civil servants as we filled out forms and formed a straight line. Looking back on the test later, I can't figure out what was greater, the pressure to succeed or the will to even try. 'Cause the test of government letters smacks of having nothing else better. And brother, that's a hard thing to justify. Okay, Rob, play guitar now, brother. Of the government administration, forgive a lack of technical acumen on my part. A safety net across the nation, the civil service examination only robs your pride to the point where it's a good place to start. I had a vision in the elevator of myself a few years later, with a badge around my neck and no pain in my heart. 'Cause this demon on my shoulder keeps reminding me I'm getting older, and I should lose the qualities that set me apart.
This veteran DJ in no glasses horror business is really getting me down. If I sit bolt upright in an unnaturally erect position, I can just get far enough away from the page to read that it says The Eggs on Hemiola Records. Hemiola Records in Barnbury Street in Burley, Leeds. Barnbury Street, Burley, Leeds. And that was the government administrator, 7-inch single, and a particularly good one, I think. That's on the Peace Frog record label from St Albans, Solid State, and that was called Quark. And next one from Codine, I can't read. Next one from Codine in session. This is Tom.
My words have broken
More good stuff. Codine in session, and that's called Tom, and loads of information, well, a long press release anyway about this session. It says, since their triumphant first visit ever to the UK in the months leading up to Christmas and the release of their barely real mini LP on Sub Pop, which was voted amongst the top 50 albums of the year in the Melody Maker Critics Poll, Codine have been lying low. The drummer on the recent tour, and indeed on this session, Josh, was on loan from the band Antietam. I've never had to pronounce them before, but I suppose that's how it's pronounced, and he's now returned to skin duties with them. John Engel, guitarist, is out looking for a job, and Steve, well, he probably says Imawar, is my bet. Bass player and singer is holed up in New Haven writing songs for the next record. Pretty soon John and Steve hope to be auditioning for a new drummer, and as for the next tour, hang on to your hats until the spring of 1994. The session due to be broadcast tonight was recorded on December the 23rd, 2 days after the last gig of a 4-week European tour. The band was ill, cold, tired and homesick, but at least they had their new green DM boots on. This is probably exactly how Codine should feel when they record. So, more from them, of course, later in the programme. Right now, it's the number 36 track in the Phantom 50.
I was
That's number 36 in the Phantom 50, Like a Virgin, Teenage Fanclub from the LP The King. And a curious thing, last Saturday afternoon when I went down to see Velocity Girl playing at the Rough Trade Shop in Covent Garden, and quite good they were too, I enjoyed them anyway. And while I was there, I bought a couple of records, including... Well, I took the sleeve of a single by Buxom up to the counter and paid for it and so forth. And when I got it back to the BBC, I found that all I'd got was the sleeve. But they did say that they'd supply the record as well later. But they didn't actually need to, because my chum, the Shend, also dropped off a copy of it. And most curiously, in the course of the afternoon, the band themselves sent a copy of the single round as well. And they said, if you do play our record on your show, can you say a thank you to Bradley, Graham, Ivan, Mark and Gay for all of their help, advice and money.
I'm looking right back. I safely stowed away from her, adoring public. Now she is unsubstantiated. The blood has run thin behind the remus. Her body part is atrophied. The superfluous anatomy cowers beneath her superhuman prowess. But she lied to I'm looking right back up on my scoops exclusive, and it's none of refusing to use the proper facility. Having no privacy at all, panels now done. Reach narcissistic temple of consciousness and objects and obvious and micro unity. There's nothing underneath.
Hair and lay down in the road.
She was standing, pull up on the floor. This way she can report the clip within posterior. Upon the credit forgery of animal and dignity, she likes to wet for watching herself function.
Work me, goddammit.
little Strictly Rhythm music for you. Jack and Jill and Work It Girlfriend. Before that, it was a debut single, as far as I can tell, on their own Buxom record label, by Buxom, and Striptease Part 1 was pretty much the title of that. And you may recall that last weekend we had an excellent session from Even As We Speak, and this week they tried to come and visit us at Peel Acres, and security turned them back when they got to the top of the road, of course, but it was a plucky effort, and they left quite a decent bottle of wine behind them as well. So we here at on the Peel programme anyway say a big Radio 1 howdy to Even As We Speak. This is their Sailors' Graves. They're a sparky bunch and no mistake. Even As We Speak, from their LP Feral Pop Frenzy, that was Sailors' Graves. It's on Sarah Records, of course, and I've got 3 new singles on Sarah, which I'll include in tomorrow night's programme, along with sessions from Superchunk and FSK. Also in the week, I've got a new LP, or a mini LP anyway, called Glinshire, as far as I can tell, on Touch and Go Records by Tar. This track is Dean Martin.
they say.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like a pastifazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore. Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
That's amore.
When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.
That's amore.
Well, I think if there was a joke in there at all, we probably played it to the full. Now, that was Dean Martin, and that's Amore. Before that, it was Tar, a track from their new LP, Glincher, and that was called Dean Martin as well. I have to admit, actually, this...
like a gay tarantella.
It's a record that I bought as a kid. I keep meaning to introduce a feature into these programmes. I keep forgetting to do it as well, which is probably just as well. Which is one of those kind of records I bought when I was about that high. And even when I was very, very young, when this record came out, I knew enough to know that when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie was a fairly crap line. This is Oh Shines. But it's not really. It's the version on the other side of Oh Shines, Same Old Love. breasts back, that sort of thing. Anyway, that's a 7-inch single on Sinbad Records, and this next one is for Ivan Todd of Wigston in Leicestershire. Is this the version that you wanted to hear, Ivan? I hope that it is. most requested records of the early 1980s, and as far as any records are ever requested at all, was Into the Garden by Archery. And for some reason they did it again later on, but retitled it The Death of Peter the Tenth, which is what you... or Peter X, perhaps, I suppose. Here, let's settle for Peter X. And that's the version that you heard, Archery on Red Flame Records from 1983. This next is a track from the much sought-after 7-inch EP, Son of... on Slapper Ham Records, and I'm not entirely sure that I didn't play this one last weekend and tell you that it was something completely different, but because the tracks are kind of unbanded, it's terrifically difficult to tell which one's which. This could easily be Clogged Sewer Pipe. That's not the name of the band, that's the title of the track, and it's by a band, well, it looks like... I mean, they're American, and they come from a place called Monongahela in Pennsylvania, but the name looks kind of Central European. Rotravora is what they appear to be called. Doesn't matter a great deal anyway, because you're not going to remember it, but this is how the tune goes. Now, I've got something like 15 seconds long, during which I have to queue up the next record, so this is going to be quite exciting stuff, I think. Did it with about 5 seconds to spare, too. That was, no, it wasn't Archery at all. That was Rotravora and their contribution to the EP, Son of Bleh. Now, the only thing is that I may have queued this up at the wrong speed, but we'll find out together, shall we? Well, as you know, dearly beloved, pride goes before a fall, and I got the record on and got it on at the right speed, but unfortunately it was the wrong track. Nothing wrong with it, but not the track that I'd intended to play. I'll have a go at playing you the right one tomorrow. Excess Noise and Nation of Noise, which is the title and which is the artist, I'm frankly not entirely certain. Another one from Ecstasy of... I was very pleased, actually, to hear Pete Tong last night, also a little uncertain about titles and artists, too, because I thought I was the only person who couldn't sort these things out. Ecstasy of St Teresa, and this is Alpha Centauri.
Mabiti bidi mineka na ikilagala. Awu besa matongo ya. Nyame banyaka be matongo na be. Mabiti yo sako. Minati na mindeng.
Ana pena ta men so.
Minda kambira.
Ana banga bia.
Ina kanyere ka tere kanyere konguri gadi.
Sota.
Siga sa kala kaba.
Awa. Mama bitio. Fabe de sona awata kaso saje. So muna na kambira muna bere pene.
Sabere na kanda kimi sebere na. Ikuye bwale wobere wa meni wono sakata le meni.
Ai sota.
Awa he. Woyo ka de kila kwa bozo wosani.
Awa sota.
Nuna ka totande mameni penya ngani amara.
Ai sota.
Wozo. Shaye yele madina.
Tonight's musical odyssey takes us from Prague to Guinea. That's the kind of thing they say at the start of Pick of the Week. I just thought I'd drop that in case you never listened to Radio 4. The second of the records was by Fatala, and it comes from a CD called Gongoma Times, which isn't the name of a newspaper. Gongoma is an instrument featured on that track and several of the others. And that one was called Swai Sisa, and it says it's a song in the Susu dialect, where the elder of the family argues with the young girls, it's time to go to sleep now. We get a lot of that in our house as well. And before that, it was Ecstasy of St Teresa from Prague and Alpha Centauri. Also in session tonight, Codine.
Spanish
want you to miss a single golden moment of it. That's Codine in session, and Smoking Room was the title of the track. Next weekend's sessions come from, on Friday, Pulp and Polvo, and on Saturday, the Were Frogs and Marksman. And this is a new single from 5678, and it's called Edie is a Sweet Candy. On Rockville Records, 5678 from Japan, and that's Edie is a Sweet Candy. And I find myself these days increasingly having to phone up record companies and say to them, somewhat shamefacedly, can you tell me what speed the record that you sent me the other day is supposed to be played at? And this very day I phoned somebody up to ask them this, and they didn't know themselves. No names, no pack drill, but there should be one or two lunches in it for me anyway. And this was one of the records that I had to phone up and ask about last week, in fact, and I can't remember what the answer was. New to you, dear listener, on the Too Pure record label. That's Sea Feel and Come Alive, and I'm pretty sure that it was played to you at the right speed. And right now, it's 1 o'clock on 24-hour 1FM, and Lucy Bonner has the news.
Explosion and fire at the World Trade Center in New York, the world's second highest building, has left 5 people dead and more than 100 injured. It's thought the blast happened on the subway station which serves the twin-towered office block. The blaze stopped the lifts from working, and many of those who escaped had to battle through the choking smoke which filled the stairwells. A police helicopter rescued a pregnant woman from the top of one of the towers. It's not known what caused the blast, but a fire official has told a local television station that he believes it was caused by a bomb. He was quite specific. He said that 200 pounds of plastic explosive had been detonated. The IRA has said it carried out the bombing of the Warrington gasworks in Cheshire. A statement released in Belfast tonight said 2 so-called active service units had been involved. 2 men are being questioned about the attack and about the shooting of a police constable earlier in the town centre. A third is being sought. Police in the Irish Republic say they've seized a substantial quantity of arms, including explosives and detonators. The items were found in a van which was stopped at Kilcock, about 15 miles west of Dublin. 2 men are being questioned. The RAF is to end its 8 flights into Somalia this weekend. 2 Hercules planes have been flying United Nations relief supplies from Kenya since the beginning of December. But the Armed Forces Minister Archie Hamilton says there's been a big improvement in food supplies. The Attorney General's Nicholas Lyle has decided to refer to the Court of Appeal the case of a 15-year-old boy convicted of raping a classmate. The judge in the case caused widespread controversy earlier this month when he passed a supervision order on the boy and told him to pay £500 towards the cost of a holiday for his victim. The appeal court has the power to increase sentences considered to be too lenient. 1FM News, more at 2.
The Ramones, but no, actually it's not, of course. You probably realise that anyway halfway through, but that's Screeching Weasel and their version of Judy as a Punk, and it's from an LP on Selfless Records, another import from America, limited edition of about 1,250 or 1,300 or something like that, and what they've chosen to do, and don't ask me why, is to recreate as best they can the first Ramones LP, sleeve and all, and they've even put the Ramones timings rather than their own down on the tracks. I found that out to my cost earlier on, but that was their version of Judy as a Punk. And a strange thing to do, I must say. This is God is My Co-Pilot, again and briefly. 10th chapter, that is, 12-inch on Gorilla Records, and Product is the title of it. The first Gorilla record I've ever played to you on the radio, because it's the first one I've ever owned. Isn't that exciting? And before that, it was God Is My Co-Pilot from the CD Speed Your Trip, which is on the Making of Americans records, and In Too Deep was the title. And I was rather surprised to see Stephen Wells, who's a man who, by and large, I find myself agreeing with, using Sarah records to, well, I mean, he abused them rather roundly in his singles reviews this week, and I was disappointed to see that because he seemed a trifle intemperate, really. So here are 3 Sarah records by way of compensation, the first of them coming from Action Painting.
at your feet. Hey, consumer, stand beside new shiny motor, or close your eyes and dream.
Three sizzling new platters I picked up at the Sarah trade stand at the West of England Young Business Persons Fair. The first of them from Action Painting, that was called Sensation Number 5. Sugar Gliders in the middle with a theme from Boxville, and then the last of them, Secret Shine and Way Too High. Anthony Malvo.
Very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello and I said I knew right there you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a friend. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. Like you, Promise you will never leave me lonely. I just wanna be the one you need. I just wanna be the one to serve you. Sometimes I feel I don't deserve you. Cherish every moment that we share. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love so true, I will be sure that the lady's just like you. Oh, my, 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 my. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said I knew right there you were the one. But I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction, baby, you were more than just a friend. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love so true, I will be sure that the lady just like you. Oh, my, 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 my. Oh, my, 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 my. If I say that I could be your one and only, promise you will never leave me lonely. I just wanna be the one you need. I just wanna be the one to serve you. Sometimes I feel I don't deserve you. Cherish every moment that we share. And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. And if I ever fall in love so true, I will be sure that...
That's Anthony Malvo on Jarmento Records and If I Ever Fall. Curious thing the other day, I had to go up to Belsize Park in London, and not an area that I don't think I've ever been there before, actually. I've driven through it in cars and stuff, and I've never been there on foot, and I had to go up there in order to do a little television work, as you do, you know. And when I got off the train at Belsize Park, I just stepped off the train, I was walking along the platform, and this bloke just came up to me and said, "Oh, I've got a record for you." And I thought, how did he know I was going to get off the train at Belsize Park, or even get on it if it comes to that? And it seemed, one of those things, you think, well, frankly, you've almost got to play the record under those kind of circumstances because it's so spooky that, you might be running some kind of risk if you didn't. So this is Marden Hill. really funky now. That's Martin Hill on the Mo Wax record label, and it's called Come On. And I almost had for you tonight, I thought I had for you, the New Order record, because I was down in Broadcasting House reception and I saw an envelope behind the desk which said acetates of New Order record. And so I went over and had a look, a closer look, and they were addressed to Pete Tong, and he didn't even play them to you. But there you are, old loyalties, you know. They count for nothing, do they, really, in these competitive times? This is Sidi Bou Said. From Vancouver, that's Crevice, spelled K-R-E-V-I-S-S, and that's on Scratch Records. It's called You Think. And before that, City Boo Side, their debut single for Ultimate Records, and Twilight Eyes. This is another record that I came across whilst searching for that Little Richard cover version. It's on Marmaduke Records, and their corporate logo is Turn Me On. This is Thunder Chicken. Frankly, I had no idea I'd even got that record when I was searching for that other stuff. That's Impacts, or those are the Impacts, on Marmaduke Records, Thunder Chicken. And here's the last tonight from Ecstasy of St Teresa from Prague in the Czech Republic, Trance Between the Stars. killer segue, I thought. That's on the Data Flow label, mixed and produced by GTO. Church of Ecstasy, and it's called Modulator. Rather cleverly, before the Church of Ecstasy, it was Ecstasy of St Teresa, and the last one from them tonight in session, Trance Between the Stars. And this is Refrigerator. Rather curious little work. That's on the near legendary Shrimper record label from Upland, California, Refrigerator, and here comes Franklin. And what are we now? Something like, hold on a second, I have to work this out, nearly 9 minutes away from Lynn Parsons at 2 minutes past 2. I'm back tomorrow night, don't forget, with Superchunk and FSK in session. Tonight it's been, in addition to the Ecstasy of St Teresa from Prague, it's been Codine, and this is the last from them. They're rather curiously titled Broken Hearted Wine.
In springtime, when you haven't got a dime, in springtime, and life seems a crime, come on. Cry on my shoulder and drink broken-hearted wine. Tastes fine in the springtime. Broken-hearted wine tastes fine. So you finally seen his face at last, and the pain will never pass. You thought he was the only boy in the whole wide world for you. Well, come on over, cry on my shoulder and drink broken-hearted wine. just one cure for you. In springtime, when there isn't any reason or rhyme to thinking that you'll be mine, you can come on over, cry on my shoulder and drink broken-hearted wine. Tastes fine in the springtime. Broken-hearted wine tastes fine in the springtime.
And we've got this far without my saying slow call once. That's Codine in session, the last from them, Broken-Hearted Wine. And to end tonight's programme...
Electronically produced music is one possibility of tomorrow's world.
He sits alone, waiting for suggestions. He's so nervous, he's avoiding all the questions. His lips are dry, her heart is gently pounding. Don't you just know exactly what they're thinking?
You think I'm sexy? Come on, sugar, let me know. Just reach out and touch me. Come on, honey, tell me
so. He's acting shy, looking for an answer. Come on, honey, let's spend the night together. Now hold on a minute before we go much further. Give me a dime so I can phone my mother. They catch a cab to his high-rise apartment. At last he can tell her exactly what his heart meant.
You think I'm sexy? Come on, sugar, let me know. Just reach out and touch me. Come on, honey, tell me so.
They wake at dawn as all the birds are singing. Two total strangers, but that ain't what they're thinking. Outside it's cold, it's misty and it's raining. They got each other, neither one's complaining. Ha ha, he says I'm sorry, but I'm out of milk and coffee. Never mind, sugar, we can watch the early movie. Do you think I'm sexy?
No.
From 1979, those are the Hybrid Kids on Cherry Red Records. Do you think I'm sexy? And that's the last in tonight's programme. Don't forget tomorrow night, Superchunk and Freiwillige Selbstcontroller, if you want to give them their full name. But now it's 2 o'clock on 24-hour 1FM, and Lucy Bonner has the news.
It's looking increasingly likely that the explosion which ripped through the World Trade Center in New York was caused by a bomb. It's now known that 7 people were killed and hundreds injured in the blast. It happened in an underground parking area, and it's been suggested that a device had been left in a car. The Trade Center is the second tallest building in the world, with 110 stories. After the explosion, fires broke out in the center's twin towers, causing heavy smoke to billow up. Thousands of people fled down dark stairs. 2 groups of school children were stranded for hours on the observation deck. Other people were trapped in lifts. It's now some 8 hours since the explosion, but fire crews are still moving from room to room to check that everyone is out. The IRA has said it carried out the bombing of the Warrington gasworks in Cheshire. A statement released in Belfast last night said 2 so-called active service units had been involved. 2 men are being questioned about the attack and about the shooting of a police constable earlier in the town centre. A third is being sought. A 66-year-old woman has been shot and wounded at her home in Armagh City. Gunmen opened fire through a window of the house. The IRA has admitted carrying out the attack, but said the woman had not been the target. The terrorists said they'd been intending to shoot a detective. The United States has begun preparations to parachute relief supplies to besieged communities in eastern Bosnia. 600,000 leaflets will be dropped over target areas, giving advance warning of the relief mission. United States military officials have indicated the leaflet drop could begin within hours if the weather's reasonable. Some reports say the relief operation itself could begin on Sunday. The first snow of the winter for many areas of Britain is forecast by the London Weather Centre. It says most places will have snow showers with moderate falls in the north and east. That's all this hour, back at 3.
International Rescue calling International Rescue. Jeff, this is Penny.
Hi there, Penny. Jeff here.
I strongly advise you to listen to Lynn Parsons on 1FM. She's a cool, happening chick, and there are no strings attached.